All right. This is XTP Young and Loved, and once again, it's Mr. Ben, and he has something to tell us about values. Yes. I was thinking about this that there are too many values that we've lost in this generation. Like, and it bothers me that so many teenagers, children of this generation don't even care about most things that mattered to us years back. So, like, I'm worried about it. But should I be worried? I don't know. So maybe we'll get to know if it's okay or can something be done about it from our talk today. So, Mr. Ben, what do you think about this? The way values has gone down. Do you believe that values have gone down? That's the first thing.
Of course, everybody in this world that grew up when we grew up would know that there is a great downplay on values.
On values. Okay, so like values may actually differ from people to people. So what are the values we are even talking about? Like you think we are talking about?
Okay, values differs. Just like you said, there are things I value that you don't value, but there are things that we all should value. We share the same value. Like hard work. Everybody must value that. It's something the whole society should talk about. Moral values, stuff like that. So there are things we value together.
Like when children respect elders, stand up to give elders seats. Do you still see such things?
No.
So that it's really a problem. So what do you think? Is it really a problem? Let me not say. Is it really a problem?
Yeah, it's really a problem for those of us.
Okay.
But for the people of this generation, the younger generation, let me just say, it's nothing to them. Because the kind of things they are exposed to, we're not the kind of things we're exposed to. When we're growing up, we don't have cell phones. We're not exposed to the internet. We totally depend on our elders to give us information. That's why those days some will say it's a folktale or whatever. They tell us things like, if you do this won't happen to you, and just swallow it hook, line and sinker, because they are the only source of information we had. So, but now, people of this generation, they are information.
There's information.
So even those elderly ones are depending on the younger generation to feed them with information.
That's the worst part. Okay, so what do you think can be done to restore at least those general values that should not just go? Because an average young person believes they can get fast money, no longer hard work, or some other things, and they don't believe in respect, all those things. So what do you think can be done to restore it back?
Okay, I think we should go back to where the whole thing got spoiled. If the whole thing got spoiled through social media, that is where the information, this of lack of value in certain, like hard work. People don't care what you do. All they want is what you have, not what you do now. But it wasn't so then. So if we must correct that, we need to go back to the same place where those things started from, which is the internet. Go back to the internet and bring those values to the internet, because we left the internet for these wrong people, and they are feeding the younger generation with what they want, and we are just seated beside and criticizing and watching them. It's time we also carry the right information back to the internet.
Wow. So this is so and that's why we have programs like this, so that young people can bump into it and then something changes about their thinking. So I think everybody needs to begin to put out good contents. Don't complain about the bad contents. Start intentionally putting out good content. So what are the values you think that should be restored?
Number one, hard work,
Okay.
respect,
Okay.
and moral values. I was watching a video a few days ago, and it was just a content like few minutes, and the guy was interviewing girls on the streets, and it was like, which do you want, kiss or grab? So the young girl will have to shake her boots, and he will grab it. They say it's a game they are playing, so they are pushing this thing to the society, and all those things are polluting a lot of young people's mind.
Okay.
So I think we should really work on that by pushing out counter information that will counter those kind of content.
Thank you so much. I think what you've said will really be useful to everyone who will watch this episode of our program. So I want you to stay tuned each time to XTP Younger Loves. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Mr. Ben.